Be Like Jesus, Daily Devotional by Ellen G. White. Control of appetite to begin in childhood. October 18th. The fear of the Lord is the beginning of knowledge, but fools despise wisdom and instruction. Proverbs chapter 1, verse 7. Not only has disease been transmitted from generation to generation, but parents bequeath to their children their own wrong habits, their perverted appetites, and corrupt passions. Men and women are slow to learn wisdom from the history of the past. The strange absence of principle that characterized the present generation, the disregard of the laws of life and health, are astonishing. Although a knowledge of these things can be readily obtained, a deplorable ignorance prevails. With the majority, the principal anxiety is, what shall we eat, what shall we drink, and wherewithal shall we be clothed? Notwithstanding all that has been said and written upon the importance of health and the means to preserve it, appetite is the great law which governs men and women generally. What can be done to stay the tide of disease and crime that is sweeping our race down to ruin and to death? As the great cause of evil is to be found in the indulgence of appetite and passion, so the first great work of reform must be to learn and practice the lessons of temperance and self-control. To effect a permanent change for better in society, the education of the masses must be in early life. The habits formed in childhood and youth, the taste acquired, the self-control gained, the principles inculcated from the cradle are almost certain to determine the future of the man or woman. The crime and corruption occasioned by intemperance and lax morals might have been prevented by proper training of the youth. One of the greatest aid in perfecting pure and noble character in the youth, strengthening them to control appetite and refrain from debasing excesses, is sound physical health. And on the other hand, these very habits of self-control are essential to the maintenance of health, especially if you use the time to lay up a stock of knowledge to be put in daily practice through life. Youth is the time to establish good habits, to correct wrong ones already contracted, to gain and to hold the power of self-control, and to lay the plan and customs the plan and accustom oneself to the practice of ordering all acts of life with reference to the will of God and the welfare of our fellow creatures. This is your daily devotion. We thank you for listening. We hope you can join us again tomorrow. Please also check the YouTube comments for any further study notes.